Welcome to Joa Fitness Health Wellness Video Podcast, a space to ignite your day through positive conversations. We bring people that have created excellence in their life, sharing high vibration in their reawakening path.
Hi guys! Toronto. Here in Toronto, I'm back after 3 years and I'm bringing to you guys friends and experts about exposing what they do for life and what in their life, and also about how they help us to inspire us, how to be a better version of ourselves. And in this moment, I'm next to Douglas. Douglas is a financial advisor and a friend of mine. He's from Brazil and he's visiting us after 2 years. He is bringing us this time a little gift. He is bringing a book. He wrote this book the last year. It's called Menino de Boa Esperança, which is the key of Boa Hope.
Good hope.
Good hope. Good hope. Oh my gosh, my Portuguese, so I gotta practice.
The little kid from Good Hope.
The little kid from Good Hope. So it's the city where he born, and he's gonna tell us about the book, and he's gonna tell us about his life and how he got to the point to write his life in this precious gift. So tell us a little bit about you, what's your background, and what did inspire you to write the book?
Okay, I am Sergio Douglas. I come from Rio de Janeiro. I was born and raised there and in Brazil. And when I was a child, I faced a lot of troubles, disease from my mom, poor conditions, very heavy problems. So what I did was studying a lot, to have discipline, to improve, to learn, to go to work, and thanks Lord, everything was well done, and now my life is completely different from this.
So, in the background that you were telling us, you're coming from what city? What's the city you were from?
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro. Yeah. So, and then you said that you were telling us that was a little bit of the low status, that your family had to work hard.
Exactly.
You have to work alone. When you were 14, you were already working and supporting yourself.
Exactly.
Then what age your mom got sick? In what age?
When I was around 12 years old.
And then this really shifted your whole the whole way as you were seeing life, like when your mom got sick.
Yeah, it was very difficult time because it was in the beginning of the 90s, 92.
Yeah.
And she got sick she in fact was contaminated for HIV.
HIV, yeah.
So that time it was a big problem,
Mm-hmm.
because no much medicine about it, not much
knowledge
about the disease, and it was very tough. And in the past years, we were just very poor. But by the time, besides, she had that disease.
So on top of being
so
poor,
it was a terrible situation for a teenager.
Did you become a man very young?
Very young. I have to support her. I have to work a lot. I have to take care of my brother, my house. So it was a lot of work.
So in the moment when the doors were closing in front of you and you were passing through so much challenge, what was the thought that was keeping you going? What did you have inside that didn't make you give up?
Yeah, first of all, God, you pray for God, like say,
God.
Do something for me, right?
So a supreme
type
of energy.
And you feel like you can do whatever, like you're facing so many problems, and you say, no, I can't change it. I will do my best. I will keep studying, I will keep working, I will keep taking care of my family. So that's wisdom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be very confident. It doesn't matter if things is going so bad. You can do something. You cannot stop doing. You can keep dreaming, think about your future. You cannot be paralyzed. You have to keep walking.
Well, what fascinates me about your story is that you actually coming from a family that wasn't super stable financially. They was struggling always with finances, and then now you actually a financial advisor
exactly.
for rich families. So somebody that comes from there, now you teach others how to administrate their money and how to plan.
Invest it
so how do you feel? Like, do you actually ever imagine when you were a kid?
It's a very interesting part of it, because I was so poor in the beginning when I was a child, and then I studied too much and I learned too much, and the future give to me the opportunity to now be friends for very rich people, millionaires, and I give them advice from a financial advisor when they put their money, what's good to rent, to have a nice interest, So for me it's a pleasure. I changed completely my life. And I think that everyone can do that. It doesn't matter how is the color of your skin, if you are straight, if you're gay, whatever. You can do whatever you want to do. You know?
So the biggest shift in the whole process, it was when your mom got sick, that really make you become a man, right?
Exactly.
And then you continue working, and then with the last 10 years after the loss of your mom physically, something that it kind of like boosts you, or like
no in fact
it
what
grounding you.
What happened is, when I was first I was very poor, and then my mom got sick and things become even worse, and then I keep doing my best to study. That's why people usually stop doing everything, because they feel so like bad, sad, those things, and I say no, I have to help her. How many I don't know, you have to do the most you can do, but you can keep doing your stuff. So I keep studying
with consistency
and face all of those problems and keep studying, keep doing my best. And like it happens when I was 12, right? So when I got like 18, I become really, a man, a citizenship. I can like vote, I can do whatever. I was like prepared to go to the market. I did some, public exams for some companies.
Okay.
In Brazil, it's very common for public companies have to do exams and have to fight against a lot of people that want that position. And have to be.
So you competed.
Good. I competed.
You competed, and then you show excellence.
Very well succeed. Because I was like doing my best, really doing my best. So if you decide to do something, you have to be like this, consistent, discipline, do your best, because you're gonna achieve whatever you want to do.
So for Menino de Boa Esperança, this book, when you brought it to your city, was real. Tell me a little bit about the story. How was the release and how was the acceptance of the first book that you have ever written?
I released that book in Rio. That was a big surprise to me, because a journalist, a friend of mine, told me, Sergio, don't expect too much about the book, because usually when you write a book and you release the book, not a lot of people go to this event. Not a lot of people buy the book, because Brazilians don't like to read that much. So it's not very common. And I said, oh, okay, but whatever is my dream, I will do my best. But when I released, in the release party, it was a very big success. All my friends come, invite their friends. It was more than 300 people. 5 hours line to sign the autograph of the books. So it was a strong success. And then I was invited to go to radio, TV shows to talk about my experience. So it was very nice.
Very good. And now it's all over Brazil.
Exactly, it's all over Brazil, but we are planning to translate to another language, Spanish and English. So pretty soon
Yes, please, English and Spanish for everybody. So tell me a little bit of the book. Like, is there any chapter that you really feel that it took you longer to write it because you were a little bit afraid of showing something about your life that people could actually judge you?
Yeah, when you write about yourself,
Yeah.
so you have to live again those things, you have to struggling
Struggle, yeah.
struggle in this kind of situation again, and it's pretty much a analysis, that you do, like
A self
self-analysis.
Self-analysis, yeah.
That is very good, but it's sometimes tough. So sometimes I cried and I was writing. So
For
there is
sure.
many chapters that people gonna read. All people that in fact read already, read in the past, read
Yeah.
already. They said to me, Sergio, I got so emotional, I cried because I feel like you were feeling.
Yeah.
So it was very good for me to do that. The book is very special.
Yeah.
But I think that everything that happens in your life happens for a reason, right? To make you stronger, to make you perseverant, person. So that's why I wrote the book, because I want people to know about that story.
Yeah, no, I love it. We can wait to have it in English for those that don't speak Portuguese. There is a lot of a big community of Portuguese people in Toronto,
Yes.
so I'm sure like everybody would love to read it in the community of the Portuguese speakers. But for us, we are way happy that you just succeed into the world of awareness. By writing about your life, it shows that you have maybe anchor yourself to a point that you understand where you're coming from, but that doesn't take any limitation to where you want to be. And this shows and inspire to everybody out there, especially myself, coming from Venezuela with a similar story than yours. I understand how hard we have to work and how much discipline, perseverance, and hard work to get where we want to be, or where our soul is guiding us to be. We wish you the best on the next period of time. Do you have any special projects for this year?
Yeah, now I'm focused on my career, as a financial advisor. I'm trying to be a team leader, and I'm doing my best. So possibly this year I'm gonna move to another place, to another
Region?
city,
Yeah.
but in a high level position. That's gonna be very good for my career.
For
That's
sure.
my goal.
Nice. Well, all the best with that goal and for your upcoming projects that you have in mind. If you have to select one word that can describe your legacy in your world now, if you have to go tomorrow, what would be that word that describes who you are?
The word is a verb, to serve.
To serve.
Because you have to, whatever you do, you're serving people,
Yeah.
your family, your friends. In your work, you're serving your clients, serving your bosses. So when you are very aware that you are here to serve, so whatever they want the life wants you to do, you're gonna do, in the best way.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful word of actually an action to serve others, because we are in a constant taking. So the same way as we're taking, we are giving to others. So we have to, through the years, through days and all the experiences, we learn the balance between giving and taking. And most of the time we are big takers, but it's a little bit harder to become a giver from the heart without expecting anything back. And that's when the magical happens. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for teaching us a way to serve others, and teaching us that what a little kid can put on his mind, it could become reality as long as that little kid keeps with the consistency and the perseverance to achieve their dreams and desires. So it was a beautiful interview, beautiful conversation with you, and we wish you the best now going to New York and Europe. And next time, I hope we meet again. Next time you are here in Toronto. And there is anything else that you want to tell to the Portuguese community or to your friends here in Toronto?
What I say is keep dreaming.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a happy week, happy Monday, happy weekend. All the best for you guys. Thank you for tuning here. If you want to check more, you can check the YouTube channel, which is going to be Joa Fitness. It's already there, and I'm going to start uploading all these videos. Thank you so much.
Bye.
We invite you to subscribe to this channel and share with your community. Please leave comments below, and if you like the episode, click the like button. Have a beautiful day.